Welcome back, friends. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to stand out in a crowded marketplace so that you can attract more opportunities and generate more revenue in your business. And in the book, Key Person of Influence, the author Daniel Priestley talks about 5 key elements to help you become known, trusted, and highly sought after. So today I'm going to be sharing my takeaways from the book, breaking down those 5 key elements. And by the way, if we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Dr. T, an educator turned author and business coach. And on this channel, I share with you practical ideas to help you build and grow a business so that you can make more money, own more of your time, and build generational wealth. Now, for starters, your target clients can't choose you if they don't know you exist. And in the book, Key Person of Influence, Daniel Priestley shares that your most valuable asset is the number of people that know, like, and trust you. And that's what separates businesses that get overlooked versus businesses that are highly sought after. And to build that kind of reputation, Priestley shares that you must become the go-to person for what you do so that when people need something related to that, you're the first person that they think about. And when that happens, you can attract more clients and therefore generate more revenue. So now let's get into those 5 key elements. The first key element is stating your value. And the takeaway here is simple. You need to be able to explain what it is that you do in a way that attracts the right people, making them interested in what you have to offer. And that starts with being clear on 2 things: who you help and how you help them. And when it comes to who you help, don't focus on trying to help everybody, because when you're trying to serve everybody, you're probably not serving anyone. And here you want to be so specific that you can actually visualize the type of person or business that you're trying to serve. And with that, you also want to be, like I said, very clear about the problem you solve. Be very specific about the problem you solve and the results that you help people get. Now let's look at 3 examples so you can actually see the different approaches that people often have. Here we have example number 1 of stating your value. And it reads, "Hey, I just launched a new IT business. Check out my new program." Now, this sounds like someone who's just getting started. I don't know who they help, what problem they solve, or why I should care. So right away, your ideal client will more than likely keep scrolling past you if this is your approach. Here we have example number 2. And example number 2 reads, "I help with AI automation and cloud operation issues. If you need help, feel free to reach out." Now, this is a little bit better because we actually know what they do, but this is still too broad because we don't know who they help and what problem they actually solve. Now, let's compare that to example number 3. And example number 3 reads, "I help small, fast-growing IT startups fix 2 major growth bottlenecks: skyrocketing cloud bills and developers getting bogged down with manual operations." Now, in this example, we know exactly who they help: small, fast-growing IT startups. And you also know what problem they solve: high cloud bills and developers getting bogged down in manual work. And this is exactly what stating your value should sound like, making it easy for the right people to understand what you do and recognize what you have for them. Now, how much you say depends on where you're saying it. And what I mean by that is this: on platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn, you only have a few seconds to grab someone's attention. So keep it short and to the point. And that 3rd example is a good example of what this should look like on social media. But on something like a discovery or a sales call, you have way more time. So you can go deeper into the problem that you solve, how you can help your target client, the value of your offer, and why your approach works best. So I would recommend that you have both versions. You have the short version and your long version when stating your value. But no matter where you're communicating, you want to be very clear and specific on who you help and how you help them. Because being broad makes you forgettable, but being specific makes you memorable. The second key element is sharing your content. And the takeaway here is this: if you want to be seen as someone who knows what they're talking about, you have to share what you know. And one of the easiest ways to do this is sharing content on platforms like LinkedIn, Instagram, or Facebook, or wherever your target client spends their time. And if you want to attract the right people and turn them into paying clients, you cannot afford to take the position that I hear quite often, which is Hey, social media just isn't my thing. But if you're trying to build a 6 or 7-figure business, social media must become an important part of your business strategy for warming up your target audience. And here's why. People are more likely to buy from people that they know, like, and trust. And your content gives people an opportunity to get to know you before they ever even work with you. And every time you share something valuable on social media, people have an opportunity to get to see how you think, what you know, and how you can help. And over time, that builds trust and you become known for what you do. So when someone needs the kind of help that you provide, you become the first person that they think of above any and everyone else. And remember this, if no one can see your expertise, they have no reason to believe that you have it. The third key element is building your offers. And here my takeaway is this: you need to actually give people something that they can buy from you. And an offer is actually how you package the solution that you provide for people. And that solution can be one-on-one coaching, group coaching, an app, a book, a workshop, or something else. But just keep in mind, an offer is more than just simply a product or service itself. The offer should clearly state the problem you solve, how you solve it, what's included, and the cost. For example, if you're a coach, your offer could include 12 weeks of one-on-one coaching, the result that your client can expect to get, support in between sessions, and a set price. And the goal of your offer is to have your target client or target audience look at that offer and say, this is what I need to solve my problem. And Priestley takes it a step further. He recommends building what he calls a product and service ecosystem, where you have different offers that do different things for your target client or audience. And he breaks that ecosystem down into 4 types of offers: lead generating, prospect, core, and continuity. And let me break each of those down for you. And if you're just getting started in business, I recommend that you build your core offer first. This is your main offer. This is how you help your customer solve the problem that they have, get the result that you promised, and more than likely, it's where most of your revenue will come from. If you're a coach, this could mean your signature coaching program. And once you validated that offer and you discover that people are willing to pay for it, begin to build that offer. And don't make it complicated. Build one strong offer that solves a specific problem for a specific person. And with that, your core offer should provide deep transformation for your target client. Next is your lead generating offer. Now, this is something valuable that you give away for free to your target clients with minimal risk so that they can get an immediate, quick win. Now, this could be a downloadable checklist, a scorecard, it could be a free trial subscription, or another valuable resource. The key here is that it should provide value and connect to the problem that your target client wants solved. And when you distribute your lead generating offer, you want to make sure it connects to some type of customer relationship management system so you can capture the name, email address, and phone number of your lead so you can manage future interactions with them. And then next you have your prospect offer. And Priestley describes this as a way for your target clients to experience your ideas, your products, or services before they make a bigger commitment. And this could be a book, a workshop, or something similar. And the goal here is to help people better understand their problem, experience some of your thinking, and see how you can help. And this is a bridge to your core offer, whereas your prospect offer builds trust. Finally, you have your continuity offer. And this gives customers a way to continue working with you. And a membership, subscription, or annual retreat are some good examples. Customers continue paying for ongoing support, value, and access from you. And the goal isn't to create another transformation. The goal is to continue providing value and continuing an ongoing relationship. And when you put all 4 of these things together, each one has a different job. Your lead generating offer captures leads. Your prospect offer builds trust. Your core offer creates transformation. And your continuity offer maintains an ongoing relationship with clients. Together, they create different ways for people to discover you, experience your value, buy from you, and continue working with you. And if you're just starting out, you do not need to build all 4 at once. Start with your core product offer, validate that offer, and then begin to build the other 3. Now, the 4th key element is building your brand. And simply put, your brand is what you're known for. It's not just your logo, your brand colors, or your website. It's how people see you and your business. It's whether people know you, trust you, and see value in what you do. And the first step is to show up consistently. And as I mentioned earlier, this is about showing up and sharing with people what you know and the value you provide. And don't feel like you have to limit yourself to one platform. Showing up on multiple platforms gives more people the opportunity to become familiar with you and the work that you do. The second part of building a brand is becoming associated with major brands in your field. Being connected with well-known brands can help you strengthen your brand and help your brand to become better known in the marketplace. And now the third aspect of building a brand is showing up in credible places. And this can mean showing up on other people's platforms, on podcasts, at speaking events, sharing what you know. And all these things help more people see you as someone worth paying attention to. And finally, the last aspect of building a brand is to keep your message consistent. And whether someone finds you on Instagram, sees you on YouTube, or hears you on a podcast, the basic message should be the same about who you help and how you help them. And over time, that consistency helps people remember you. And remember this, the goal isn't to be famous. The goal is to be well known by the right people. Now, the final element of becoming a key person of influence is building your alliances. And this is all about the power of partnerships and how the right partnership can have a multiplier effect. And Priestley describes this as 1 + 1 should equal 11. And what this means is that when two businesses bring their strengths together, the result can be much bigger than they can accomplish on their own. And Priestley breaks these partnerships down into 3 types of partnerships. There are brand partnerships, product partnerships, and distribution partnerships. Now, brand partnership is where you combine the strength of your product with the strength of someone else's brand. Think about Nike, Adidas, or New Balance and how they partner with famous athletes. Now, those companies bring their product and their customer base, but the athlete brings their name, their credibility, and their audience. Put those 2 things together, and now both sides have an opportunity to reach more people and make more money. Now, product partnerships. Now, this is where you strengthen what you have to offer by combining with someone else's product. Think about automobile companies like BMW or Toyota partnering with audio companies like Bose or Harman Kardon to put their audio systems in their vehicles. The automobile company doesn't have to become an expert in audio systems. They just partner with the company that does it well. Now you have 2 companies that are good at something, bring those 2 things together to make an even better product for the customer. And finally, there are distribution partnerships. Now, this is where another company helps you get your product in front of an audience that you're trying to reach. Instead of trying to build an entire audience, you just partner with someone who already has that audience's attention. And that's really the power of alliances. So if you want to become a key person of influence, look for opportunities to create partnerships with other people where you can provide value for each other. Because you can build alone, but you can grow much faster with the right partners. And if you think about it, the 5 elements that we just outlined, they naturally build upon each other. First, people understand who you help and how you help them. And then your content shows what you know. Your offer gives them something to buy. You build a brand where you become known for what you do. And finally, you build partnerships to introduce you to more people and create more opportunities. Put all 5 together and you become someone that people know, trust, and look to when they need something. And that's what it means to be a key person of influence. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. And whether you're building a business or thinking about starting one, let me know in the comments what's your biggest struggle. That'll help me create more videos that can help you. And if you haven't seen this video right here, I break down how you can learn just about any skill in 20 hours. And if you enjoyed this video, I think you'll love that one. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.